Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. Welcome to Virtual Talent Talk Battle 2023, organized by Department of Human Resource Management, Human Resource Society. The reason we are gathered here today is to discuss more deeply about creating and managing talent pool in Malaysia, issues and challenges to stay competitive, formulation. But before we start, I would like to introduce our panel today. We have LIASARI binti YAHYA and MUHAMAD AUWALIN bin KHALILI. Next to him is DEANNA HAZIERRA binti RAMLI, followed by FATINI binti MUHAMAD RASHID, and our last panel is SITI NURUL NADZIRAH binti SHAMSUL ANUAR. And all of them are from UiTM Shah Alam, Faculty of Business Management. I hope you were all in good health. Today, I am Siti Nurasha binti Muhammad Suhaimi, and I will be your moderator. According to Free Malaysia Today, an economist at the Malaysian University of Science and Technology stated that Malaysia does not have a labour shortage. The total number of unemployed people, including both skill and time-related underemployment, is estimated to be around 2.4 million. In addition, there are 642,000 unemployed people. This equates to 3 million Malaysians looking for work. The labour force participation rate is only 69%, implying that 7.3 million people, including 840,000 graduates, are not working. Therefore, today we will now discuss the issue and challenges that Malaysians face when developing and managing talent pools. So Azza, what do you think about this issue right now?
Hello everyone. From my observation, the pandemic has shown us how our local talents lack IT and also digital skills. I believe everyone have realized that the global employment landscape has inclined toward a more digitalized environment. Hence, digital literacy is vital to adapt to the new norm. This has led to a lower rate of marketability, especially among Malaysian graduates. The majority of them are rather equipped with outdated knowledge. To add, obsolete syllabus is the root of what hinders digital skills among local talents. Similarly, this was highlighted by Alex Lee, who is a senior consultant in Digital Talent Summit that was held last year. He even mentioned that the root cause for this issue is regretfully contributed by our own country's primitive education system. If this continues to be unaddressed, this will eventually widen the gap in digital skills among Malaysians. So that is my opinion, moderator.
It's a good point, Azza. What, in your opinion, can we do to become and remain competitive in the future for this issue?
In my humble opinion, intervention from important parties is required. The implementation of a much-needed long-term solution in digital upskilling and also enhancing the academic arena. This includes the intervention from the Ministry of Education and also the Malaysian Qualifications Agency. They should work together to develop syllabus that would fulfill today's requirements. Moreover, higher education institutions should also collaborate with the industry itself in polishing the on-trend skills that the current economy yearns for. Practical and hand skills should also be emphasized to enhance exposure and familiarity. This will help to reduce the barrier between local talents and digital literacy, and at the same time eliminating for them to stay competitive. Back to you, moderator.
Thank you very much, Azza. Awal, how about you? Do you have any other concerns about this issue?
Okay, thank you, moderator. Assalamualaikum. Okay, my point is industry needs exceed graduate output, which is the lack of balance between the needs of the industry and the production of graduate from IPTA or IPTS is the primary factor contributing to the numbers of unemployed graduate IPT. So IPTA, IPTI produce over 100,000 graduate annually, resulting in the graduate dumping in our nation. Today's job chance are more limited than they were a decade ago, when the number of people in the country had multiplied, but the structure of job opportunity remained the same. In addition, the low wage rate, which is below the industry current cost of living, has left graduates unemployed and selective in their job search. According to article from Berita Harian, the economic climate in 2020 would be less favorable, and as a result, the numbers of unemployed graduate will increase of 22.5% in 2020. The graduate unemployed rate will climb by 0.5% point to 4.4%, up from 3.9% in 2019. 68.8% of the 4.35 million graduate working in 2020 held skilled job. However, the number declined by 0.8% compared to 2019.
Okay, that sounds convincing. But from your perspective, Awal, is this issue possible to be improved?
Actually, to ensure IPT and industry collaboration, so pragmatic measures need to be implemented by all parties, especially the government, to ensure cooperation between IPT and industry needs. For example, the country leading petroleum company, Petronas, has developed its own IPT to produce graduates that are in line with its needs. Therefore, the government, IPT, and industry need to mobilize energy to ensure that the flow of people's leave goes from studies directly to employment and does not get stuck with the issue of unemployment. In addition, the government today needs to make a paradigm shift in an effort to raise the names of local children while also attracting foreign investors into the country. These two initiatives can indirectly provide job opportunity to every group of workers in our country. Thank you, moderator.
Okay, that was such a thoughtful explanation, Awal. Thank you. Diana, what do you think about our topic today?
Hello. Okay, another issues and challenge for Malaysia to stay competitive that has to be considered is how talent are re-evaluating their work-life balance. Based on the Mercer's 2022 Global Trend Study, employees are re-evaluating their goals and employment choice around balance and how they can fit work around life rather than life around works. When COVID-19 struck our nations, the government's implemented Movement Controls Order, MCO, which only allows essential industry to operate. This has inevitably forced the other sector to adapt the working remotely. They produce the best result, keeping Malaysian competitive. Unfortunately, not all employees adopted the pre-COVID working conditions. Despite knowing remote works can be fully adopted, they continue their old way. Local talents was dissatisfied since they went from working at home with a little interactions and socializing to working in an office. They also spend more time commuting, which undermines work-life balance. The Malaysian Reserve found that 42% of the respondents worries about employment outside of work, since 2019. Since most foreign companies provide the opposite, they hunt for another employment there. Thus, not giving local talent their dreams work-life balance loses the country competitiveness.
Thank you, Diana, for your opinion. So what do you think we can do better in the future, especially in creating and maintaining our talent pool to keep our Malaysian competitive in the future?
Okay, as mentioned, local talents are reassessing their work-life balance, making it difficult for Malaysians to compete. Workplace flexibility can help address this issue. Remote working is becoming the standard, not a bonus. Remote workers enjoy flexibility. They now want flexibility. JobStreet estimate that 89% of the workers want workplace flexibility, while 64% wanted flexible hours. Flexibility also reduces transportation stress, making workers more productive. Retention may arise, but it also builds trust, which boosts employee engagement. The epidemic proved that working remotely is possible and that working in an office is obsolete. A flexible work arrangement expands businesses' talent pool, which boosts talent acquisitions. Millionaires who value job flexibility will boost their talents by working remotely. Thus, this keeps Malaysian competitive.
Okay, Diana, thank you for your detailed explanation. Do you have any point to add from here, Fatini?
However, the underinvestment of talent by companies is another major obstacle. In a talent scarce market, employers may be hesitant to invest in their employees out of concerns that doing so will make them more marketable to competitors. The goal of this business becomes stealing talent rather than nurturing it. Since the talent scarcity is a result of the systematic underinvestment in talent, the situation only becomes worse. Our human capital will not be as competitive or optimal as it may be to be satisfy the need of business and the economy if we do not increase our overall investment. Investing in our people is essential if we want them to be ready to tackle the challenge of the expanding and changing economy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Fatini. We still have plenty of time. What solution do you have in mind to address this issue?
The greater collaboration between companies that would otherwise be competitors would further enhance attracting by collectively attracting talent, especially to new emerging sector, developing the collectivity collaborate, especially with academia towards more industry-ready graduate, and retaining by defining career path toward retaining talent within a particular industry. In other words, greater collaboration would further enhance attracting talent by collective attracting talent. At the same time, innovation is required not only in business, but especially in talent strategy. This is especially true in light of increasingly diverse talent pool, which require business to meet the needs and expectations of diverse talent through means such as flexible work arrangement. In addition to target unconventional talent pool, such as part-time contractor workers or women who have taken a career break.
Thank you, and I appreciate your explanation, Fatini. Is there anything else you would like to add in, Nazira?
Okay, thank you to Ms. Moderator. Okay, I would like to add that our people who has the talent wants to pursue their career opportunity. Stated August 2022, our ex-Human Resources Minister Datuk Seri M. Saravanan has downplayed news report that Malaysia are eager to work abroad due to higher pay. He also stated that people working overseas due to better pay and opportunity is a global trend. So the issue and challenge for our country in order to remain competitive in the future is relocating our highly skilled local talent from abroad. Malaysia's strategy of attracting highly skilled foreign talent should be viewed as a temporary measure while we work to improve local talent skills and entice more Malaysians to return home. So according to Geoffrey William from Malaysia University of Science and Technology, Malaysia has been a magnet for foreign talent for so many years. So much so that the numbers outnumbers our local talent in some sectors. However, all industry require foreign talent to foster option and opportunity. So in my opinion, both parties are important, but as Malaysian, we will form a more sustainable workforce driven by local talent if we give them a chance to play a major role in the economy. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Finally, do you believe this to be improved or changed, Nazira?
Yes, I believe we could improve the issue and challenge in many sectors. Maybe we should review our rules or offer tax advantages to Malaysians working abroad. So to encourage our local highly talented skills to return to Malaysia, the government should review all policy involving human resources and human capital in order to retain and attract skills talent to the local job market, or offer reduction in personal income tax or other monetary incentives to attract Malaysian talent who is currently working abroad. Besides that, companies should re-evaluate the terms and benefits of the employment contract offered to potential hires. Lastly, the reason why our highly skilled Malaysians tend to seek their fortune abroad because company overseas offer salary in strongest currency, such as the US dollar. So many Malaysians working abroad may be reluctant to accept wages in ringgit as the currency continues to depreciate against the US dollar. So one way to attract skilled workers is to pay them in US dollar. Thank you.
Thank you to all our panelists. We are getting close to the end of our time together, and from today forum discussion, I would like to conclude the discussion by concluding that the market is more competitive than ever before. How can we ensure that our monthly goals are met? We require talented individuals who can subsidize larger than average teams while also delivering excellent results for the organization. This increases the likelihood of staying ahead of the competition and reaching new heights. Despite this, investment in policies and practices for professional retention is increasing. Lack in digital skills, mismatch between industry needs and graduate output, underpaid talent and overseas job opportunity all cause a number of issues that affect our business competitiveness. Therefore, we hope that more employers will prioritize investing in talent, collaborating with one another, and being more creative with their talent strategies. I think that's all for today. Thank you again to all our panelists. It has been a wonderful time. I have been your moderator, Siti Nurasha, and with that said, I formally end this session. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.